Okay, wait. The moon pendant. The master key. The emerald bracelet. And the silver spoon. How do I need 140 coins? I'm still surprised, that I managed to solve 2 out of like 2 new sigils in the last video. But apparently those were 2. I still want to look back today more and more at J, but I also want to look back at the classrooms, the outer room. But the thing is, you need to have luck and that sort of stuff. And thing, so there might be 1 or 2 today. And I know I still have to go for the Court of Ares and find those hints. The thing, I've also learned a trick when I was like googling online about like how to quickly do the the best way the mechanium or the mechanarium, you know, because the mechanarium requires 8 mechanical rooms. But apparently, if you draft it in a room where, you know, each corner way is blocked off by another room. So, for example, if I draw the chapel, you know, if I have it like this, the chapel, and I draw a mechanical room below it, then a door can spawn here, technically requiring, you know, the amount of doors that can be open to 7. If I do that in 3 rooms, I only need 5 ones, and that is doable. So I might try to aim for the mechanicum and those inner sanctuary key, but yeah. And anything else on the planning? No, I think primarily today is just like going against the sigils again, trying the mechanarium trick and that sort of stuff, and hoping to get some more post stamps because I want post stamps. I wonder maybe if I get the Magnificent class today, I'm also gonna look back down below in the underpass for the Aries thing, because the thing is, if you don't know, by the way, what this is Blueprints, you know, the puzzle roguelike minigame where you're tasked with finding room 46. I'm already way past this room. If you want to play this for yourself, I highly recommend clicking off the video, because the journey does matter. If you don't matter being spoiled, you can keep on watching and listening and that sort of stuff, but yeah, and that sort of stuff. And this is my playthrough. This is episode 30 or 32. The second fun fact is I have, which I talked in the video, but thing, because the first letter came in with, I think, the Orinda Aries, you know, in case of my dad thing, but the second one is Van Aries, I think. So, thing. But side to the video, because like the funny thing is, as I said with the mechanium, is that yeah. Or do I have Blessing of the Monk? I don't have Blessing of the Monk, because I was cursed. And such stuffs. So, I learned of that trick and I was like, huh, thing. And also the funny thing is, this series is becoming, the funny thing that I want to talk about today is I pre-record a lot, you know. As I'm recording, it's officially Gay Month, you know, Pride Month and that sort of stuff. And thing, and since it's officially Pride Month and that sort of stuff, I'm gay, haha, no, I'm pansexual, you know, with like maybe no sexual attraction at all, thing. But as you know, I've also like pre-record these series a lot, and I have been looking like recently thinking like, Elise, you know, is it not time recently to like maybe, you know, start using my Halloween outlet? And I've counted, apparently with this episode included, I have 3 episodes left before you end up in September. And if you don't know my content and if you don't know me by these, hi, and that sort of stuff. Oh, the ballroom uncommon. No, I think I keep this unusual. Wait. The yard room is this. Yeah, these are. I'm gonna make these more common because it's like a free 3-way. I make everything more common by this time. But if you don't know what I usually do, around usually September to October, I usually go in my Halloween outfit, and every recording made in that moment is with my Halloween outfit and that sort of stuff. And from then November to December, I usually use, you know, you know, each time, basically from November to then to January. Can I do that from here? Now that I think about it, I can unlock to the network, right? Oh, I can. But I probably should get the offers for that idea. I should have done the all. I should have done, you know, the tomorrow room now that I think about it. But what I was talking about, the thing is, as I said, including with this video, I have 3 left. That should make me like go. Oh, I'm gonna draw the foyer. Or I should draw the shop room. I'm gonna see if I can like buy out. That's not here. God damn it. I was hoping to get the, how do you call that one? Not the Mechanium. The showroom to buy it out, but I guess not today. Thing. But as I say, so normally from November to December or January, I do like what's this? What's the key? This is the apple. I do like you know, Christmas look, and then in January I go back to my normal looks basically, and that sort of stuff. Let's go back, and that's how I operate. But as I said, with this video included, like the next 3, this included, and then the next 3 should be. Oh look, there's the foyer. How funny. Should be, you know, the last one before Halloween starts. So that's just share a lot. So I'm like 2-3 months ahead in rough to recording and such stuff, which is interesting to me. And that's the funny thing, because normally I don't really pay that much attention to that. Ah, the magnificent glass. I guess we're going down today, if I have to stop for it. If I have to stop for it. I have no sledgehammer now. Thing. But so yeah, that's over the 3 videos to come. And there should be 1 mechanical room now that I think about it. I have 2 mechanical rooms. I should try to keep this open and like block it off on every side for 1. In case I get the Mechanium to see if it works. But also the funny thing is, oh, treasure trove. Hold on, before I talk about my gender again. Oh, I should go for the showroom today. Like, if I don't get to pay, like, if I have a chance to pay out the showroom today, then it will be today. Okay, hold on. I need to, like, open this up. Blueprints. Scroll all the way down. This is the 12th box. It's a black sun box. You will need the key to obtain the true treasure of the trove. Yeah, I figured that out. I figured that one out. I think green memos. I think the green memos need to be proven by something else. Because if you don't know, back, I don't know which episode it was directly when I found, you know, when I drafted in the outer room. It was really close to box 6 and 7. But when I drafted Treasure Trove through the Blessing of the Monk in the outer room, a special box will appear, and a special box needs a key. You don't get to do with normal keys. You don't get to do with the sledgehammer. So, you know, so it is true that it has a thing. You will a key to obtain the true treasure trove, but where to find the key thing. Also, like, as you know, I have been in the past 2 works primarily as in, like, you know, trying to get my neo-gender up and making changes to the channel mostly. And what do I mean by that? Like, I've updated my introduction video and that should go live, so by this time it should hopefully be live. Hopefully. But... like, hopefully... Gallery. Do I draw 3 for the cover? No, fuck it. That is a lot of, like... that is a lot of, like, power rooms already. That is one that... oh, then there's not. So I have 1, 2, 3 now. And thing. But I also just want to, like... oh, I have 3 dice, that should really help. I was actually hoping on the garage. Let's just do sledgehammer. Oh, I need security, but I want the garage because I don't have any keys anymore. The courtyard had like a chest. But wait, I have security. What I have security, then you know what I can do on security. Hold on. 1 trunk, okay. But I have, like said, I've been making small changes to like incorporate my neo-gender, and I actually been getting like really well used to my neo pronouns because, as you know, for example, I have been like really using them everywhere online at least, and as an example, I'm gonna update by this point. That should be already done, uploaded, well, fine. I'm gonna update my... I don't need the commissionary. Like, I'm gonna upload a new introduction that more is willing to focus on my neo-gender and such stuff. Oh, it is there. But it will block off the... no, I shelved the boiler room. Okay, wait. The moon pendant. The master key. The emerald bracelet. And the silver spoon. How do I need 140 coins? How do I get 40 coins? How do I get another 40 coins? How do I get another 40 coins? I mean, I don't really need like the lockpicking key anymore. I should see what's up from the boiler room and try to get like the rotunda because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5. That should be enough, they said. So to buy the World Trophy of World, I need another 100 coins? What a domme thing. But as is stated, and I've also been in focus of updating my introduction channel in sense of like, you know, the Elise introduction channel to include a neo-gender more and such stuff. That is another 40 coins. And that requires me to buy out. But that will block... you know, I can draw the vault later. I can draw it later. And this gives me also coins. I remember. Damn it. Which is the useless for me now, and like both, like, I don't want to spend money. and things, so yeah. But like because of the Elise introduction using the Preggo pronoun, I've been getting used to it. Such stuff. The question is, do I keep the amount of original steps? Because otherwise it might be a problem. You know, if I had a shovel, you know. So, like, I've been making updates. I've been updating my YouTube intro as of moment. Well, I thought the master key automatically unlocked them. I don't want, but the vault is 40 coins, so if I play it smart, there's another 10 steps and then there's another 15 steps. Oh yeah, that makes it double. I thought the master key automatically unlocked everything. I guess I've just been lucky. You know, this doesn't matter, but... You know, the amount of gems doesn't matter. There's no... Look, this always happens, you know, the day that I get like... What is it, like, the root cellar, I never get a shovel. This doesn't block my way around. You know what, fuck, I'm gonna do it. Today we're gonna get the trophy of wealth. Today we're gonna get the trophy of wealth, guys. Like, if I ever had a day where I can buy out the whole entire showroom, it would been the day. It would been. It would been today. It would been today. Now I've never have to focus about that stupid thing again. Oh. But anyway, back to the thing. And because of that, for example, like, I've been updating art recently, with the primary goal of, like, you know, gaining the friction to, like, show me with a pregnant belly anywhere to accompany my pregnant neogender and such stuff. And for example, the Elise introduction channel had a lot of, like, art pieces, which were simple art pieces, you know, of like, hey, you know, you got me with then like a text of, for example, introduction about your goal, your trait or talents, and that sort of stuff. Those will be updated to like future me with a belly. I also think I'm gonna do the server introductions and think, but as example, I'm still doubting, for example, if I should update the lore channels to include those, because the thing is, the lore channels, I need to either delete the whole entire channel or just update the post, but who knows? Oh, I actually want to do the Chamber of Mirrors too. That unlocks that door. And things, so I've been doubting that, but I've also been doubting, for example, should I update my Twitter? This will block off the thing. Which doesn't matter because I want to go, you know, no. And thing, and like, for example, would I update my Twitter? Oh, there you are. Thing, like, would I update my Twitter to, like, you know, include the things like, do I remove the old ones or open up? Like, would I or would I not? Wait, I've now noticed that another laboratory is another, you know, is another, how do you call that? Mechanical room. The pantry. You know, it's like a free L-shape room. and that sort of stuff. Do I see anything interesting? I only see fruit, really. Do I either block it with like the laboratory? I mean, that doesn't matter. Weren't there 2 new letters delivered? Oh! Ah. But look at this. I think this is Van Aries because that also lays one at the start. Eraja. Oh. That looks like rainy weather. Utopium. Huh. So, hold on, let me note these down. Dit is Araja, which is mostly, looks pink. It looks, we know that at least the color is not right. Looks pink. Rainy, is it rainy or stormy? It looks more rainy. I don't see anything about travel, but I see rainy weather. So I assume heavy rain. This looks pinkish red. Is it pinkish or red? That was no pink, right? That is pink. Huh. Pink rainy weather. This is a sort of desert. Utopian town. No sign of transport. But there's at least a new one. And such stuff, so... Hey, wait, do I have another security? Wait, do I have 2 securities? I wouldn't have expected I would have 2 securities. Oh wait, that's blocked off. That's a no? That is the Southern Cross, that's the key, that's the diamond. This is sad because, like, I was actually hoping on the rotunda. Because that would indicate that I have more left to dig. The 4th fruit is in the Chambers of Mirror, I'm pretty sure about that. There's no way to draft, huh? No, only if I get to open, I know a 43 room house. God. I draw a 43 room house again. Hey, but at least we got 1 goal at the showroom, so I can let a win. I can let the win of the day. Like, the showroom has some great items, like, you know, the Master Key and the Moon Pendant, but I think those are the only 2 I'm worth picking up. I think, in my opinion. There's one more thing that I want to do. Yeah, those are in the areas. But I want to give another 10 to Mora J. Tamora J. I have wait. I have 3 keys. Hold on. Now hold on. I have 3 keys, and there was an allowance token I think still down here. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Only one box in the reservoir has a prize. I forgot if I already got like the... Green memos and blue books are R2. Okay. Green memos found in the box in the water R2. Huh. So is it now true or not? Because red notes are false unless handwritten. So I guess they are not true. And maybe we could try Elijah. Because, well, the thing is, it looked like a top, you know, like more something Middle Eastern town, at least. So maybe it's just like a society? But the pose of the woman made me really look like they're taking out like a militaristic side. I was interested in this because this is in the Aries. See? That looks black bluish. This was... Yeah, this was black. You can see it on the Water J box if I didn't. Now you could check the Mora J boxes, but like also like thing. Okay, which was like a Raja again? That was the like the scent. No, this was Arch Aries. This is a Raja. Okay, what will we have from the thing? We had like pink. But we had like a sunny town, but it was rainy. That is the one thing that we do know. So, transportation, maybe it's camels. Because it's like those more Middle Eastern town. And such sort of stuff. So, that is this one, right? No, that's the weather. Is this one? Yeah. I need camel. That is camel. There is a rainy one. So, you know, seeing how there was a rainy. This is the color. This was rainy. The color was pink. But the modes. What would mode be? You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they're tribal. So. This is pink. No. Nope. This changed the weather. They're not agriculture, they're not militaristic. They're not metropolitan. Are they academic? Nope. No. Hold on. I forgot like one, I think. Right? Yeah. I don't think they're a tribal spawn either, because like they're not like in tents or like in buildings, so I would suggest agriculture, but that would mean that the way of transportation would be wrong, I assume. You know, I could just try to brute force it again like I do in the last videos. If I go back to my video and think about the color that I have seen, I think I passed pink already. Like for example the key of court to Aries. Then, which color did I see? I did see green. I did see orange. I did see pink. I did see black. I mean, I didn't get green yet. And here I am, wanted to try more J again. That is pink again. You know, the post stamps do say a lot, but they don't say everything. And I've learned that the hard way. That's pink again. Like for example with the orange one, remember that? I lost the name. I lost the name of that one. The Farah, there was clearly turtles present. So I think that is like done on purpose to show your turtle back travel and that sort of stuff. So I think like if a nation doesn't show their travel, that is one of more the ordinary travels, you know? But would it be true that like every color comes on once? Okay, so it's not the color, which would mean it will probably be either the weather, which I don't assume it is, since it was showing day, and a rainy realm is including with the rays of those vertical lines pouring down. That is it. I think it's the mode of transportation, then. But we have... You know how I said it was like a Middle Eastern desert looking town? There is one that's called Horseback. That was this one, right? No, that wasn't this one. This is Horseback. This is pink. I was still trying to... This is all guessing, but I assume... Why is this thing like sitting here, like next to the button, and like... Okay, we're gonna type color again, otherwise I'll stop on this one because I can go on for like forever and try every combination will just goddamn thing, but like I don't want to make this video to be for nothing. Like I will at least want to try to solve one more sigil, but this is the mode. Pretty sure this is supposed to be pink, but that means I either have the weather wrong or the mode of transportation wrong. Or the nodes. That's possible. But the question is, like, do multiple nations bear the same, you know, color or not? Because I do remember that there being the pink tiles, but I don't want to time more gay after this again. Oh, I thought that was it, but no. No, Metropolitan is also one that I wouldn't, you know, be surprised if that is it, but they're more looking to me agriculture. Watch me not press 1, you know, and that be it. And I can't have this one wrong because this was one of the very few that they actually gave you. I forgot where they did that, but you know, maybe like my assumptions are right, but it's the way of transportation or the weather is wrong. But you saw the rainy weather, or is that just sunbeams? It's a question now. And this has to be the way of transportation or like the thing, because if I really quickly look up like Google like what's this thing called again? Here, this all the blue stamps. This all 8 stamps. We just don't care about the other ones. I think like we've seen all of them except 2, but can't really. Oh, you can't. Here. If we look at this one, this is more HD by the way. You'll see like the weather in the background. That is surely rainy, but this includes Metropolitan and that sort of stuff. And this is clearly be a rain cap. Would that be then? Would that not be the travel? It has to be the travel. But the question is, what, you know, what has to be the travel difference? Or maybe it's just roads. You know, as it is Metropolitan, maybe. Because it's not the camel, it's not the roads. I assume it has to be the rainy weather. And that sort of stuff. Since it includes a rain and there is a woman standing in a raincoat. And it is clearly pinkish. So... think so. I really like Elise, you're just guessing at this point. Yeah, I am. I'm pretty sure it's either the color now at this point. I mean, if this is not it, then I'll leave it, and then maybe the next day I'll go back to more RJ. But we at least are starting to get the post stamps together, you know? Yeah, maybe it's just a city on the rain. But I'm pretty sure they're pink. What other colors were orange we already had? I know there's green yellowish. And there is a black, but black is for in the Aries. And such stuff. So wait, which one was I now at? I've done the first two, I know that. So why are you slowly going more and more to... Why are you literally in front of the button? I've done this one. Like, there is pink, there is white. Of course. Of course, I can, you know, I can name the colors that there are, but like there are 8 colors at least, so there is like 8. But I'm trying to remember the the Mora J boxes that I've seen already, because the Mora J boxes would indicate, you know, would indicate the colors of the nations, because they're often themed around a set nation. I think I already passed pink again. Now, why does this thing have to be in front of the button? That was my industrial, that's like this little square. Okay, now you're just making it really hard. Do you see this? Do you see this? Do you see the the amount of pixels that I have to pass on the button? This is just mean. I guess this is what I get for guessing all the way. This is the last one. Otherwise, I don't know. Or else I would not know which one it is. Did I try type? I don't know. I think I did. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one because that's the thing. I've been trying all over the place. I've been trying all over the place, I know. You know, it is Metropolitan. It looks Metropolitan, but it's like Eastern Middle Metropolitan. So I'd have. And it is, you know, it makes a lot of problems that this thing is like in front of the button. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's a way of transportation. And I could go like to the next one, I don't know, but you were blue. I think you're greenish. And the thing, because you had like a blue stamp. I know that. Hey, there's a Corrosia. Hold on. Wait, have I been fixing Corrosia the whole time? Did I fix? No. Okay, I'm pretty sure you're on naval capability wing, and that the weather is actually not windy but normal. If I look at, you know, the stamp again. If I look at your stamp. Yeah, I don't have an indication of windy weather. I think since it's bluish and blue is made of blue-green, that's green, but I still think naval capabilities are the thing. You know how the, like, you know, Araja, the next one said, like, I think which was Araja, said, like, or the Vera that says the weather was more normal in Morajay. So I think it's a normal weather. And I actually think it's green, because the memo itself, or the stamp itself, is blue. Which would leave me with the modes. No. Wait, that's not correct. Which color is green again? Green or yellow? Wait, this is pink, eh? Yeah. Is this green? No, this is red. Legit, I can't tell if this is green or not. I assume it is, because it's the only one fully colored in. So 8-way normal weather. Eight-way was naval capabilities, right? Yeah. And this is just normal weather, yeah. Yeah, that we had already with like Arch Aries. It's not this one? Didn't I try this like last time already on every color? Okay, what's the yellow color? This is the yellow color. Because I'm pretty sure the weather... Like, I'm pretty sure the weather and the naval capabilities are correct. Oh, why does this thing always click when I... Okay, look. Let's look at let's look back at it again. It's a netherway, or a sea nation, or looks like a sea-based nation. I'm pretty sure the naval capabilities in the weather are correct. Thing. If I had to take a guess, if I had to take a guess, it's either spiritual is in regard to the modes because they are like based off the nature, but it can also be agriculture. Because they're first on like the navy water, so maybe they're really heavy into farming and like they have really good water. That would make more sense. But which color then? Wait, is that white? That is. I'm pretty sure I tried this last time. I'm pretty sure. Wait. Okay, then Islam oh wait, I should have known, because if it's an island, I should have looked at the world map. Because if it's an island, island depending nature, probably into agriculture in the days. Huh. Well, we have it. We have one at Elise. We got another sigil after 50 minutes. This is white. Basically naval travel agriculture based nation and normal moon special weather. And this was before now if I spent 40 minutes on this, so be it, but at least I got one more sigil. And this was before Farah. So this should be 6. And that sort of stuff. After searching for fruit on the main island of Marajay last night in good spirits, the people are delighted in their politeness, and after spending the full day among the Jaurai, I am just as afraid of eating another dish as I am of rejecting their offers. I might try to seek away tomorrow and spend some time alone with my books, as I've noticed that each realm I visit has one thing in common. They each have been short on solitude. So Morojay's are really kind. I need to get the white, right? But I somehow... Wait, how did I create 3 of them? Wait. Okay, now I have 4. And I've done it. We have more at J. But now I'm questioned about, can I make it back to the library? Yeah, I can make it back to the library. Can I? I can. Yeah, I have seen Raja J. I wonder what's wrong about the Raja. I'm pretty sure it's like the way of transportation. And not the rest. So... Like, I'm pretty sure it's that, but... Like, I'm pretty sure it's the way of transportation. Like, I'm pretty sure it's the way of transportation. But another question's me. Where's that world map again? Hold on, let me sit there as goddess of fertility, goddess of reproduction. Raja is connected to Orunda Aries and Arch Aries. Where does go Fan Aries then? Could it be possible then? Where is that thing? You know, seeing if Orunda Aries is connected to like Fan Aries and that sort of stuff. And would it be the train then? That might be a thing. You know, if we have time for it in this episode, I will do it still more, but let's just do another one. At least I got another one. You know, hey, maybe we get like the spike glasses again and this Preggo showed off. And if you don't know, this outfit was originally meant actually to be my version 3, but I didn't feel quite right to already go to my version 3 as of this moment. I know I've been like slowly turning into my pregnant neo-gender and that sort of stuff, and my neo-gender experience. But I'm named it the Goddess of Fertility. Oh, wait, which items did I get? The battery pack and a compass. Oh, the worst two out of them. The worst two. If it is connected to the mainland, because that's the thing, Varara and you know, Mora J and Varara both have been like distant from Orunda Aries, Arch Aries, so would it be possible? Do I want the shrine? I can Blessing of the Monk again. No, I want the shelter. I still haven't been getting the classrooms. And I started feeling this is going to be an Doompa all over again. If you don't know, back when I got like, back in the day, when I got like, what is it? The vision from Alazar about the tomb and that sort of stuff. I found that funny that like, the thing is that like, thing that I wanted to get the tomb, but I never got the tomb and that sort of stuff. And such stuff. And I feel like this is now happening with the classrooms again. So sure, each time we draft the tomorrow room. More ladders means more post times. More post times means all of the post times we need to have. I want to see, like, now that I saw it, like, staff services, did it, like, anything change? Let's cast off blood, I have absolutely no idea, don't have any pair times as someone who established connection from the estate. Sure, this is the glitch away now that we have a connection again and be able to check network activity, look and find out what happened. I can confirm that this morning I was driving to the estate to reset the house. I did see the satellite up. Complete mess. So I'm gonna reset the house every time. Yeah, I'm going to guess means like I already reached room 46 then. I know we put it off, just knew it. Congratulations, Simon. Kimberly, I can't confirm with any certainty that he reached room 46 yet, but from the activity you can see on the network, I've been very surprised if he hasn't. So congratulations are in order for me as well, Simon. I knew you could put it off. Thank you. If you want to try to communicate with Simon, it's better to post here or send him emails. I think the announcement board here is slightly more convenient. That's the way for the entire staff to contribute without us doubling down on information or bombarding Simon with lots of holiday well wishes. Simon, my records are accurate and today is your birthday. I left a cupcake for you in the kitchen. Oh. Well, I was setting up this morning. It's not much, but I hope you like it. Many happy returns and hope today for a success to you. Simon, now that you've established your connection, you're able to connect to Skycat to download some new experimental data packages. Yeah. Simon was having a lunch the other day. Hartley wrote, was your uncle valid? And been on the estate longer than anyone else. He told me that if you call it a day in some bedrooms, there are beneficial effects. Oh! I'm sure this underroom might be among that number. Sounds like it'd be worth checking out. Yes, I've heard her ladyship talk about it as well. When she was still with us, I confirmed there's some validity in it. It's also not a case of hardly remembering none. Simon, remind me when I come back to work to create you a black pitch. Mickey, perhaps even more than the most of my staff here, funny enough. Follow our format, the naming of your admin key will technically be Joan S, which might be the first one where the admin key is the same as the last name. We have an informal staff meeting today, Renton, and we will agree that providing you with more assistance will expedite our return to work. We feel more than enough vacation, of course. If you prefer to work independently, please read and discard the more helpful messages on these boards. Randolph, can you see on the net how many upgrade this time? As I found I thought it might be helpful to him if you know how many were still left on the estate. According to the last backup I did, I believe there were a total of 16. I have 7 left to find. Huh. Nothing so far. I can place a special order. Oh, magnifying glass. Huh. You know, I thought maybe there was something interesting in it, maybe, but not. No. Huh. But the thing is, like, if it's connected to the mainland and seeing how, you know, that is the thing. If I look at the school map that I have in my Notion, Orinda or Araja is below Orinda Aries, and there is a train station going down to a border station below. Would that indicate that it will be the train station? You know? Or the trainway? Maybe it is. Maybe we don't. I don't know. Oh my... Hey, look, I'm magnifying this. Oh, lucky food. And things. So what that indicate also train, but I don't think it will be the main way of transportation. You know? What you think? Well, it would make sense, but... Like, you know, why would you, like, not do main transportation thing? Like, I know at least in the Netherlands, the main way of transportation would be... you know... Would be like the train, so... But let's look at what we have. Oh, it's like... Wait, and to the middle child, his only daughter, he gifted the son of Rita Raja. Land sleep in sedation. 3 shares. The elder grandfather in the kingdom also to gift. The youngest be bestowed upon the realm of Arch-Eris, the land of the northern sons, in wealth and untamed expanse. The middle child, the only daughter, he gifted the southern region of Araja, land steeped in tradition. As the second era drew into close, the 3 sovereign realms he achieved a period of remarkable progressible prosperity. Each of the distinct regions ruled by the respective sibling monarchs had blossomed cultivating boundaries within. Research of the lands developed a new character culture let themselves apart from one each other. Despite those different, the sibling monarchs maintained friendly relations throughout their lives, are known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. Oh, so that will be train. If they have cooperation, then if like Orinda... Why is this like blacked out, by the way? Thing. Laying the foundation promise of purpose and bright future. Would it be the train then? If it's a gift, like if this was one mainland and one king disposed 3 thing, like with Arch-Aries or in the Aries, and then, you know, Araja, then and if they work together with transportation, then would make only logical sense how the probably is the train. Open the history book. Barrett Sinclair, thank you so much for cooperation with our department and an investigation. Our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status. So, it means all the more that you are not only tolerant but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter. The book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I hoped. I heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if the first edition and then such a copy of the history of Renda could be found... Oh! It will likely be found within the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that just may have given me the censored copy as a test. Or a taste of, if you will, for the bureaucracy of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say well done, fair play. And perhaps on my next visit we have a laugh about this after you have given me the actual manuscript. Detective Bon Margler, red card. Interesting, interesting. We have a new thing. Found in history of... So is this a fake? Is this a fake one? As the kingdom entered the fourth era, David can rule over the power came with its messes as well. I can't really what's censored here because of the thing. Oh, here. Dallas was renowned the king of no one remade decision. Can City of Fan. The era of Rome. After the passing of King Talas III, the fourth era came to an end. Thankfully, the king died. Ferdinand the Sixth of Toe, the Prince Larum of Fan declared himself the true monarch. The declaration was bolstered by a number of supporters, due to the fact that Destiny 4 shared little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the Roman regions were hastily recalled from the front lines. The Sempra put an end to the insurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what the search was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people, the garners of Fan, once a center of splendor, was transformed into a battlefield as the cry of the innocent echoed through the city street, stained in red. The brutality of preservation of Fan did not go unnoticed by neighbors. The sympathy for the city's search, allies came forward to lead support among the general of the Northern Regiment, who was sickened by barbaric action of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Larys to form a formidable army. Together the leftist political influence of favors to pursue the nearby realms of Arch-Aries and new ones to join their cause. However, with each turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted till 20 to a long year. It still buried one of their men. Prince Larys himself added another number to the casualties. However, after the death, he had won. Aristus had fallen, and within the realm, the black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned. And in their place, the red banners were hosted in the honor of the fallen Fan. A few remaining members of the former royal family fled, in fear of their lives to the south and forever exiled. Today, the realms include by the three Fan, Aries, Arch-Aries, and Araja. Oh, so it's a political debate. So it's not Orinda Aries. Orinda Aries is something of the past. So as athletics through the distance between our people is growing, our connection to the land remains as strong as ever. Is this a train? No, this is just mountains. Behind the coast realm surface a constant reminder where all shadow common paths for despite everything that land history, myth, and wonder. Not much that you can get from this. But seeing this made me think that like Araja has train connections. If you know what I mean. Like I highly think that Araja has train connections then. That's a 6, I thought that's an 8. I personally think, I don't know, sure. This is gonna be a long video. It's gonna be a long video. Oh, we have all of them. Wait, what is this one then? Where did I find this? Wait, which nation do I not have? This is Fan Aries. This is Orinda Aries. We know this is Arch Aries. This is solved. We have Vyra solved. I thought this was Fan Aries. We know this is Morajay, which is solved. So that is those 3, 4. We know this is Araja. Wait, Fan Aries. Do I miss one? What did this be Corija then? But this is also look again one hell of a lot of blue. I see snowy weather. Is that a thing? Snowy weather? Yeah. I don't see any form of travel. No, I only see snowy weather and colder. Oh wait, the sigil is in the top left. I forgot, dat is gewoon the... Yeah, something maybe to the mountains? Where does Corinda lay on the map? It is an all island to the left of Moragé. But then we can always look at that later, I think. So, but when did I get that stamp? At least I got all the stamps, so... The next time I guess I do, you know... I guess the next time we do, like, the letter, or, like, in the next video, if I get the package management, I get to change it. This is the flower, this is diamond, this is an apple. I guess, but... I do miss the emerald bracelet. I think the moon pendant, the emerald bracelet, and the master key is just, like, way too overpowered. You have so many hallways. I have so many hallways. Oh. I think my luck spells will increase, right? Yeah, that's a problem. I do have, like, a shelter, so... This is sheltered, which is nice. This is sheltered, which is also nice. You know, fuck it. Let's open it. Do I go down? Yeah, I know, why not? Why not? Why not? This will bring me back to the foundation. You know, I need keys and I need to do this anyway. Oh, look, more money. This is 2. Oh, what was that again? What was that again? I'm so glad for that dartboard solver, because otherwise I would never have be able to done this. Was reverse. Okay, wait. So this will be 13. Reverse 13 will be 31. Minus 10, minus 30 will be like 1. Okay, 9. 9 times 5 is 45. Reverse that is 54. Minus 3 is 51, divided by 3 is 17. Oh, I'm getting so good at this. This is 10. Reverse that makes 1. Now, this is 10. Times 10 is 100. Would that be 9? Huh. Hey, look, the key card. No, at least know that I can go up. Do I have a shovel? I don't have a shovel. But I don't want the flowers. Eeny, meeny, miny, go. You're the first one to go. Okay, I guess not. You're the first one to go. You wanna go into the planet, into the end chamber, guys, today? Hey, at least we solved one sigil again. So, I need keys. You know, for someone who has increased their lockpicking skills, like, I actually think, you know, for somebody, like, for Goddess of Fertility, that they I did start a lab experiment, yeah. I actually think I want to go down and try to add a sigil again. You know, because the thing is, I think I know it now. That's the thing. Because that would make the most sense. Oh, but we can also do another treasure trove. Get like 100 coins again. It's a blue moon box. Blue moon box. My only key that I have. Blue box is marked by contain false statement. Okay. Blue box from blue memo. Blue boxes marked by a flame are false statement. Did I ever get a blue box and a blue moon box? Moon, the sun. I didn't get a flame box yet. So guys, I'm rich. Guys, I'm rich. If I didn't bought at the showroom today yet, then you know, then I would surely have had too soon with the treasure trove. Then I surely would have soon to be with the treasure trove. I mean, look how many monies I have. And nothing to spend it on, so... Should I go back to the Raja City and do that one? I'm pretty sure I can do it. Let's see if we're able to pick this lock. I'm gonna go up there, I'm gonna go up to the boiler room I didn't test yet. If I can go through the boiler room, then I need to go up from back to the hallway. I mean, wait, what is the other third red room? The gymnasium. The garage. Do I recall here? The garage will be 3 keys that I can use to like then go up again. Huh. So I'm smart sometimes. I want to need to reroll because now I can go up again. Why am I even drawing? I don't even know what to draw for. And I thought I had like an incredibly good locking spell at this time. You know what I love now? That since I noticed, like if you buy stuff like the gems, that like you see it like get disappeared in the background, you know. I think I like you standard. You can be common, and you can be common. Huh. Stuff that I already like. Yeah, I don't have a shelter anymore. So, if I can find like, why would I need? Why would I need like a freezer? I can try to go from the kitchen, but also just down. I really want to try the Elijah sigil now. Now that I think it's known that the stream. Would you blame me? Did I miss that? Anameo. And I also want to try to go for the meal room. To see, like, I do have a magnificent glass, but I do already have all the sigils, so what's worth for, like, going on the meal room? Like, what's worth of going on the meal room? Security! I don't really need to open it anymore. I can go up from like the security from like the bottom left still. I should not going in there. You know what I completely forget every time now that I think about it? I have the Battle of the Kin power. You know, if I wanted to run the rotunda, I can run the rotunda or count blue rooms more. I can draw from the kitchen, but I'm probably not gonna do that. And I can do from the office actually, now that I think about it. I know this video is already an hour and 20 minutes, so... We, the undersigned, would like to inform you that the containment head of Mount Holly that we are exploring the estate. The staff has been placed on indefinite paid leave. You have the full right to privilege to spend as much time on the estate as you deem it without the intervention and supervision of the staff. The duties. But just to let you know, a few members of the staff have a habit of using staff announcements on board. So I gave them the network and the staff series. You may notice new announcements from time to time. It's convenient that most of the staff who are interested have access to the public terminal site now. Very few like Randolph and myself have electronic mail capabilities. Okay. Because I keep forgetting that I have like Banner of the King. And this is maybe the reason why I do like Banner of the Night more, because you get that, you know? You know, let me try me with the few spots that I have left from the left. I don't think it will be... It will be able to appear there, but... If the mechanic will be able to appear there, I'll be surprised. I also need to solve that one day. Oh well. Silver key. Great. I keep forgetting that I also need to solve that one day. I know this video is probably gonna be a long one, but if I manage to solve 3 more sigils, it would mean that I only have to find the other two intersanctuary keys, and I'll probably be done. Because I did 1, 2 is still locked, 3 is done, 4 is the one I'm currently on, 5, 6, and 7 are done. No, wait, 5, 6, and 7 are also done. Huh. Hold on. We need to do this. We need to do this. We need to do this, cuties. Green memos are lies. Oh. The green memos in the box near this box are both lies. So you're saying that in that one is a green memo, and in that one. Huh. Wait, I didn't use the key to open that one. The sanctum key is not in a box, it is buried. Well, that's a lie. It was in a box. It was in a box below there. This Preggo has no. It's because this Preggo already has that in the sanctuary key. Look how many coins I have. I knew, like, that's the thing. I knew, like, buying out the whole, well, showroom was just a matter of time. Especially with the treasure trove. Now unlocked and being so, like, rich. Like, this Preggo would know it was a matter of time. I guess this video was a matter of time. And I still know about, the Court of Ares and the castle puzzle. But I feel, like as I said, I feel like I need the classrooms. Because I feel like Lot and like Thor and lore are like either words made up and I don't know, or are either things. Yeah, this was solved. So 7 is solved. And now the problem comes, if I solve Aradia, this is not solved. Which is this? This is a Corinda. Okay, I mean, we have Corinda left, and the other things, but Mora J is solved. Wait, which one is Mora J then? This, yeah. So Mora J is solved. Wait, now that I realized, that means that, like, oh yeah, that was, so, like, the 10th box in the treasure trove was a pink box with a green handwritten memo. There is no realm that flies the white flag. The 11th box did say the previous box in this room contained a false statement, which is true. But red notes, unless handwritten, are false. So that would mean that the 10 box was true, but the 10 box is false. Because there was a barrier thing that was burying the white flag. Okay, this thing did reset. This thing did reset. This thing did reset. This thing did reset. Fuck's sake. Okay. Not this. This needs to be to rainy weather. Which is this one. Trains was the 3-way. And that sort of stuff. Which was your... Yeah, you were purplish pink. Which I don't think will be true. So... Wait, that is a violet. It did look pinkish, but with the dark color scheme it might be violet. But that still remains a question, what will be the notes? This is violet, right? Yeah. You know, thinking... Yeah, you know how we do it around here? At least this time, that stupid thing is not in the way of, like, you know... Oh! And another one solved to us. Which means I will have to think about Corinda. And that's what, so it was train station. Like, that history of Corinda books confirmed my suspicion, because on the notion that I have, you know, I have the world map from classroom 4, I think, or 3 was it? I think it was classroom 4. And with the history of Corinda book confirming it, see, Araja is connected with, like, you know, with Orinda Ares, and if you remember, Here, there is a train memo going to a border station, but it was up. The border line. And that is down. So below me, the train goes to my belly and Moon are in the way. Technically, hold on. Here. See me? Like, there does go, like, below here a train thing with the borderline. And seeing how the Orinda Aries history books, or the Aries history books, basically did tell us that, like, the nations work really well together. This would indicate that, like, would indicate that that border will be the one of thing, which indicate a train station. The weather was correct, the color was correct, and I guess they're really spiritual with the modes. Or no, it's poetic. So they're really focused on the arts of writing, music, and language. So. The first Araja. Huh. The first Araja thing. Where's my ocean? This will be number 4. But we're missing 8, which is still locked, 2, which is still locked, and number 5, which is then Corinda. And that sort of stuff. So we're making progress. The post has really been helping. I was a little disappointed there's been no drop of rain during my time here, as a largest story I've ever heard has begun with rain. I suppose the antidotes I make on this trip will have to do without the flavor setting. However, even without the rain, the puddles and ponds that dot the countryside make this place feel different than home. Lorena Yena Arjor Loon, Hubert. Oh, the poetic signs. So that is not pink, that is violet? Okay, wait. How does this work? Wait, if I press on the red one, the black one. Oh. Is that like a Fan Aries taking over Orinda Aries? So Fan Aries doesn't move. So basically, I can't click on red. How do I move purple up then? Okay, wait. Okay, that's not it. Purple doesn't move at all, right? No. This is funny to me because, like, basically, red doesn't move. Purple seems to not move. But I think the green one has to go up. Because mean that you can put the yellow up there, and you can put this one up here. Oh, the yellow makes you go. Okay, I screwed up, I think. Yeah, I screwed up, I think. Okay, wait, hold on. We need the green up. Then you up, then you up. No. You up, you thing. You like there. We move you there. Now I need... Okay, purple moves only up and down. Thing, it is clear that you need to go up. No. No, you need to go up. You go there. You go there. You go there. You go there. You put that in the corner. No. Now I'm stuck again. Okay, now I'm stuck again. Okay, yellow does move up, pink moves down, red doesn't move, and green moves only to the other space. So I need the black one to like basically say, you know, hey, purple moves down and yellow moves up. And you need to move up. Now, what? Okay, you need to go up. You need to go there. You need to go there. What would the best solution be now? Well, because I need to get two up, which would mean I need to get you there, then you there. And then technically I need to say, you know, hey, these two here. I need the black one up. Wait. The purple in the middle needs to go. Wait, the purple. Oh, this is so confusing. Okay, you need to go up. Now I'm stuck where I was at the beginning. Oh, this is... I know the beginning step. That is like... this. You know? But from there, it's getting like a little bit... I assume that you bring the yellow also down. Maybe even bring the black down to say like, hey, you know, I bring this down. The one in the middle needs to get down. Now I need the black there. But that's the problem, I need the black to also go back down. No. This. This is confusing because yellow goes up, but purple goes down, red doesn't move, and if you click red, black gets cancelled, and green only moves as like an air balloon. You know, to the other side. I need to get this one up. Now comes the problem. Like, I'm this close. I'm this close to solving. Because I like need one more move. Like, I need one more extra move, like, down. I'm pretty sure you need to, like, move these two down. But... the question is, how much do you need to move down? Oh, wait. Anything among the red can move. Okay, good to know, good to know. No, I need... basically, I need you. I need this one gone. But the thing is, they're on the same line, so I can't really... push it down anymore. Because this one needs to get down. Or up. Oh, I made one mistake again. You have to like move the person up and down. I know this is going to be a long video, but I do apologize. And these two... they're probably gonna go down or up. Purple goes down, yellow goes up. You know, you maybe send it into that way and it'd be like... I somehow need to like line it perfectly up. to get this purple up. But that means I will have to put you in that corner. That works too. I forgot purple can go down. Now I'm totally screwed. I forgot purple goes down, so you can put purple at the top in case it's needed. Oh, this is so confusing, like... hold on. Like, you have to get purple to the sides. And such stuff. I need to get this one down. This one needs to get down. This one needs to get down. Then we do this. Technically, do this so that this yellow can go back down. This yellow can go up. This purple can go down. We send this one there. I need the purple to go up, but also need this one to get up. Problem with this is I put the yellows at the top again. Purple can go down, but not into other purples. I'm like really intense thinking. I'm like thinking, should I like leave this for the next time? Like we got 2 sigils, but like this Warrior J book is starting to like annoy me. Purely because like of the things that has to happen. Like, I don't have to try to get something in the middle. Because that will be the problem. Oh, yeah, I can die over again. This is so... do I leave it because it's a 2-hour episode at this point? You know, maybe I don't need to push it to the side. I can get the same result. They're the middle ones are the problem. Now I'm stuck. I guess I can't do anything anymore. I have to make an executive decision. Do I leave this from here or not? And hold on, there's like, it's blueprints. Like, for everything is like a solver. I remember like, I do remember, like, the section door 4? Okay, we do 6, then 8, 8. Okay, wait. 6, 8, 8. What's the point of that? It really starts like this. Wait. It says 6. Then we press 8. Oh. Let's put the green one in the top, bottom. Then we press on 4 again, which would mean in this. Then we press 2 times on 8. Which will put the yellow at the top. So I was going in the correct position. Then we press once on 2. So I was going in the correct position. Then we press on 5. Then we press on 8. 9. And 2. Which will be here. Then we press 7. And 9. Which will put that one here. Then 2 times on 5. 1, 2. Oh. And then once on 4. So that's simple. I was this close, but I guess not there. We have now an allowance token of 63. But hey, at least we like, that will be the question now. Like, I guess next episode we're gonna go for the classrooms. Or trying to figure out this one, Korinja. But we got 2 more ones. With Mora J and Raja. That leaves, you know, 3 more. I've solved 5 out of 8 now. I bonked my head against the wall with the Mora J book. Oh, your Preggo Neo Journal Girls, gonna leave it here and that sort of stuff. If you're interested in my blueprints playthrough, make sure to check the outro playlist on the left and that sort of stuff. And thing. As you know, as I stated, I will go for the battle box ending and the puzzles in between that comes for the day. So as in this case, you know, the 8 realms in the 8 months puzzle. Because I state for like the sigil puzzle or for the castle cipher puzzle, I think I need like the, what is it? The classrooms and that sort of stuff. I had 6 mechanical rooms. Huh. And thing, so I think I need the classrooms, so that will be the thing for thing. And as I said, I'm like primarily busy trying to get in like the thing. I try to not forget, but I guess next time I'm gonna drop blue rooms, because blue rooms means mechanical, but blue rooms means more, you know, utility rooms, and more utility rooms means, or more mechanical rooms means more blueprint So, yeah. But that will be all for the next episode. For this time, I'm gonna say this is your Preggo neogenital. For this time, I'm gonna keep it short since this episode took 2 hours long. My apologies. Throw your head against the wall for a sigil and to which I finally found is thing and that sort of stuff. But yeah, and that sort of stuff. I'm Preggo Elise, Preggo neogenital. I do primarily focus on Portuguese and horror content on my channel, but if you're interested in blueprints or other let's plays, I do that from time to time too. As stated, I will do the I am aiming for the blueprints puzzle box ending and everything that comes in between and that sort of stuff, from reclaiming the count to finding the room 46 and so on. So if you're interested in this series, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification down below. See me in the future updates. Every Monday is a blueprints Monday from now on and that sort of stuff until I finish this game or my intended playthrough and that sort of stuff. So if you're interested in that, make sure to follow, subscribe and ring the notification bell. That's the best way to stay up to date. You want to talk to your pregnant gender, you want to talk to your pregnant gender girl, make sure to join the Discord through the link tree in the bottom of the video description down below. I'm the most active there, and I'm the most active there. I give the most frequent updates there, so if you want to have a pregnant gender update and that sort of stuff, make sure to check that out. And with that, I want to say, if you want to see more content, make sure to check out my channel down below and all my other socials in the link tree in the bottom of the video description, or that you can find in my my channel description. And with that, this Preggo gender girl is going to say, have a wonderful time, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next Blueprints video. Until then, bye. Bye.